Hello, y'all. I just want to tell you something. Stay strong no matter what you do. Stay positive and stay strong because there's always going to be a way out. I tried to tell somebody that today because, see, when you're of the light, everybody wants to play and they're playing real deep. So I just want y'all to know something. You know, if you're out there thinking, you know, I got people, I love everybody. But love is just sometimes it ain't enough. And I just want y'all to stay strong because I'm doing it. I have some people in my life that are going through it because they just don't want to listen. Anger don't lead to nowhere. I don't care how mad you get. I don't care how angry you get. Ain't nothing but demonic forces trying to destroy who you are and what you are. Some of you are chosen earth angel star seeds. And you're here for a path, but they make it hard for you. Everything is hard. I know how that feels because everything is hard for me, but I don't give up because I'm not like that. Before you judge somebody, always remember it gets better, but there's always a reason about everything, and I'm not getting in nobody's drama. You hear that? That's what happens when you're hard-headed. You got fire trucks, ambulance, and everybody coming to help people because they're losing it. People are losing it quick now. So try not to argue with people. Try to avoid confrontations. Even you men, let me tell you something, you're going through something with your family or whatever. You might be separated and your girl or whoever or your man or whatever can't see your kid. I know that feeling. But I'm going to tell you something. See, some people that you get with, they want to use children to entice you to act a fool. See, people know when you got a child, you're going to act a fool. But you need to be better than that. You can't react to everything and you can't get mad because they're testing you. They're testing your strength to stand in these streets. And some people going to push you to the limit. It ain't worth to be behind bars and somebody switch you out and use you because that's what they're doing. They're trying to use you as a vessel. And if you let these people use your vessel, they're going to use you until they can't use you no more. You know, and I call justice and judgment because of what's going on in my life and my family. There's a lot of people playing in these energies and it's going from one to one, but it's a lot of them, they played in things they shouldn't play in. I keep telling my people to calm down, keep your anger intact because that's what they do. They get you mad, they get you angry, and they lock you in these bars. And it's to let you hear me. I don't care if you're going through divorce. I don't care if you can't see your son. You have to follow the rules or you can't see your daughter. I ain't talking about no one person. I'm just saying whoever this is. Some women, let me tell you women, the ones that are just sitting here holding children away because you know the secret and you know the truth. See, some of you hold your children away from somebody because, you know, you got your reasons. But what comes to that time when you can't hold them no more? See, you turn a man apart or you telling the female apart, but that's your point. I can't tell you what to do. All I can tell you is love wins and hate don't go nowhere, but it's going to bury you. You're going to bury yourself because you're going to bury your whole family because you want to tear somebody apart. See, that's why I be telling you women or whatever men, stop using these kids as a clutch to destroy a man or a woman, and you don't want to just say, I want to come to agreement. If you can't talk and you can't talk something out and you know it's over and you can't make a situation where you make arrangements or make something better for somebody or whoever you're dealing with in relationships, all it does down the road is your kids is going to hate you. I had to deal with that. I was one of those women that thought avoiding them from going certain places to save them from what I went through. But sometimes your children, they hate you in the long run because, see, that's their father, that's their mother. And who gives you the right to outcast them? You You have no right to treat them like that. You have no right to throw hands on somebody that loved you. You loved that man or woman when you got together. But then you turn out to be treacherous at the end because you let your angers rule. And that's what the government and the people love. When somebody behind bars, you want somebody locked up because you know. See, a lot of people know some people are not the baby daddy or the baby mama. So they want somebody behind bars. But the person got to wake up and get smart, because the only way I'm going to be behind bars, behind some woman or man, is because I'm not using common sense. That, sometimes you got to be away from your kids to think what you done wrong. Because sometimes we have made mistakes. And we wasn't the best husband or you wasn't the best wife. But your kids do not deserve to go through that torture of being away because you're angry. Don't let anger control you, because in the end, it's going to backfire. Because that's what they want you to do in the streets. They want you to react. They want you to do something stupid. So remember that, baby daddies and baby mamas or whoever, you can't see your kid, don't take it like it's the end of the world. You fight, you go to court, you straighten your act up. If you was wrong, you was wrong. Everybody ain't going to believe everything you say, because when a person first files reports or anything on you that maybe you was abusive or something, we'll say that allegedly. And somebody filed a report on you and then you said they abused that person or whatever, the judge is going to take care of those kids. But the father, the mother is fighting and can't come to no agreement because they never could when they was together. They fought all the time. And fighting is going to lead to somebody in a box, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Because if you let anger and you keep fighting with each other, you're going to push somebody over the edge. See, y'all don't know. See, I found out something that I didn't want to say to y'all. Sometimes y'all know y'all be pushing these men. Just like these men be pushing these women, but y'all push them to overboard. And then when you do, then you mad because you're trying to cover up something. I know what you did deep down. It's in you. You know you're stronger than that. We know what you did, but you can't always go and say, oh, that's the last way I'm going to be, and that's the last door, and I can't go through another door because I can't see my child. She done took everything from you. That's because you're not acting responsible. You acting like they're acting. So if I'm acting like you, two of us together don't need to be with no kid. I'm not going to take a kid through hell just like I've been through. And that's why I be telling people, love you standing up for your kids, but tell the truth about stuff. Because some people, some babies ain't even theirs. Some babies ain't even theirs and they want to clown and act crazy because you think this is controlling people. But in the end, when it comes out what's really going down, if that child wasn't yours or whoever it was, you're going to hurt when you go to court because you're going to look like a liar. Then you put this person through mental stress. You put them through everything because you didn't want the truth to come out. And this is alleged entertainment purposes only. Y'all know half of y'all, some of you women be, hey, I know I done did it. I ain't going to tell you I had to prove myself. I did a DNA test. Oh, yes. My children. And it came out straight up because mine told me mine wasn't, one of them wasn't mine. Wasn't his. And it didn't do no good because at the end I still had to take care of him. He didn't pay a damn dime for neither one of them. But then today allegedly, I'm telling you from experience, you can't live off of that. You still got to take care of them children and you still got to stand up. But if you put the wrong person, karma hits you every time. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take your anger and your children pay for it, because in the end, gonna wish you listened to me, because it ain't worth me or anybody. You seen what that one man did? And I'm talking about somebody that took out their whole family because you pushed a person. They had issues. So you don't want to do that. You need to pray and think and act like y'all civil. Figure it out instead of being angry. You don't need to be angry figuring stuff out.